Saskia, ripped out of their homes.
You work for Hamilton?
I'll never forget about you.
I mean, I knew Saskia was up to something, but working for Hamilton?
Think we'll be able to find Saskia's trail?
If we leave by the end of the day, we'll be all right.
Call me a coward if you like, but I don't want to go, and I don't want anyone else to either.
Zuke and Jarrah have decided to stay, and I want you to stay with them.
No way, I'm coming.
This journey is way too dangerous.
I really want you to come with us, please.
Thanks, but it still doesn't change my mind.
What can?
Almost there.
Push!
I am.
Everything's falling off the back.
I know. Can you just get off my back for once?
Only those two could have an argument at a time like this.
Just help, Josh.
Guys, we're losing it.
Oh, Lily, swap places. Have you got it?
Just go. Natasha!
Guys, I found it. Axle's cracked. I'm gonna have to splint it somehow.
What do you think you're doing back there? Natasha could have been killed.
Yeah, I know. Look, I'm sorry I wouldn't have let go, but she said she was okay.
Of course she'd say that to you.
What is that supposed to mean?
Look, I don't want to get involved. Just be more careful, all right?
Are you okay?
Like you care.
That's unfair.
Here we go again.
I could have been really hurt, Ryan.
I'm sorry, all right?
Follow my lead.
Before, I was just... I didn't think that...
You never do.
Go, now. The both of you.
You've got to be kidding me. Can't I go with Gabe instead?
No, we need water now.
Not to mention getting you two out of our faces.
Excuse me?
We all knew this trip was going to be hard, but you guys are turning this into torture.
He can't come. He's the only one who knows how to fix
We'll
it.
figure it out.
And why don't you guys do the same?
Nice throw, by the way.
He's right, you know. We have been arguing a lot.
Could have been hurt, Ryan. Do you expect me to be happy about it?
I'm not talking about that.
Or what then?
I thought we were starting to get along okay again back at the community.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. You know what? I was actually kind of looking forward to coming on this journey. Thought it might be a good chance to get our friendship back on track.
I'm not interested, Ryan.
Excuse me?
Are you finished? The quicker we can find water, the quicker I can get away from you.
Everything okay?
Some of our supplies have gone missing.
What do you mean?
All the dried meat's gone.
The cart did just roll down a hill into a ditch, Josh.
So that makes food just disappear.
Hey, what if something took it?
Probably just a possum.
Where's Natasha and Ryan? Off getting water. What?
We sent them away so they could rip each other's heads off in private.
Great, now I've got to go find her.
Why?
She said she didn't want to be left alone with him, no matter what. Then why did she go off with him? Sounds like you guys didn't give her much of a choice.
This is hopeless. And that isn't going to help either.
I know it looks weird, but it works. If you hold two sticks out in front of you, then when there's water in the ground, they cross over. Jarrah and I did it all the time.
I bet you did.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Didn't sound like nothing to me. Is this all still about Jarrah? I thought we'd moved on.
It's
exactly what I'm trying to do, Ryan. Move on.
We're never going to find anything out here to fix the cart with.
You know what we really need to find? A hardware store. You all right? Pretty bad morning, huh?
No, it's not that.
Then what?
I can't stop thinking about Em. I feel bad for leaving her the way I did.
You were just trying to protect her.
Yeah, but she doesn't know that. She thinks I don't like her, and that's why I didn't want her to come. She must hate me.
Lil, you've only got to ask yourself one thing, all right?
And what's that?
Would you rather she was here, about to confront the psycho who kidnapped your parents? Or would you prefer she was at the community, safe?
I'd rather she was safe.
That's all you got to remember.
Doesn't mean I still don't miss her to bits, though. Come on, let's go find that hardware store. Natasha! Ryan!
Come on!
Josh, can we look somewhere else? The last time I went into a mangrove swamp, I got stuck and almost went blind.
So it all turned out all right then? Come on, these things are a magnet for flotsam. This is the best place to find what we need, I swear.
Fine.
See? What did I tell you? This would do just fine.
What on earth is that doing here?
Probably fell off a boat.
A bike? Josh, look!
Get down.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Maybe it's Ryan or Natasha.
Hiding in the bushes?
Josh, maybe it wasn't an animal that stole our food. Meanwhile, this isn't a very good hiding spot.
What are we gonna do? Mum!
Natasha!
She took off.
What? Why?
Apparently she can't stand the sight of me, that's why. What? She's said something to you, hasn't she?
No.
Yeah, right. Why are you being so weird?
I'm worried about Natasha.
Don't lie.
I'm not.
Oh, come on, Gabe. I'm not stupid. I know you guys have been hanging around a lot lately.
So?
So she must have said something about me.
Nothing but the usual.
And what's that?
Look, I'm sorry. I can't tell you.
You can't tell me?
What Natasha says to me stays between us, okay?
Us?
Just get over it, all right? It's 40 degrees out here and Natasha's gone off without any water. We need to find her quickly.
This way. Over there.
Help!
This way. There.
Natasha!
Gabe, I can't believe you found me.
Lucky I was in the neighbourhood.
The ladder broke.
Just hold on, we'll find a way to get you out.
Thanks, Gabe.
I think we lost him. Relax. It's gonna be okay. Did you hear that?
He's still there, isn't he?
Afraid so.
What are we gonna do?
I've had enough of this.
Josh!
I'm not running away anymore. What do you want? Stop! Stop! What do you want? Stop! I know you're out here somewhere. No way.
Hi, Josh.
Josh! What are you doing here?
Stealing our food and scaring us half to death is my guess.
Sorry.
That was you all this time? What is wrong with you? Couldn't you see how scared we were? Why didn't you come out?
Because I knew what you'd do.
And what's that?
This! Yell at me again!
How else am I supposed to get through to someone like you?
Someone like me?
Em, nobody knew where you were. What if something had happened to you? What if you got hurt and couldn't move? You know, doing stupid and selfish things like this is exactly why I didn't want you to come in the first place.
If you don't want me here, fine.
Em.
But wanting to help Mum and Dad doesn't make me stupid or selfish. That's not fair.
No, wait.
All right. 1, 2, 3, pull. Got it?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Anytime.
You got any idea what this place was?
I don't know. It looks like people used to work here.
Like who?
I don't know. Miners, probably. Dad said there was a lot of prospecting up and down the coast back in the day.
You really think this place is that old?
Looks long abandoned to me.
I don't know. There were date markings in the tank for some reason. Last one was just 10 years ago.
Really? Maybe some farmers used to live out here or something.
Farming. There's bicycles.
Well, obviously they weren't very good at it.
Whoever it was, they definitely left in a bit of a hurry. Maybe there's some stuff here we can salvage.
Sounds like a plan.
You right?
Fine.
Keep doing what you're doing and you won't be.
What?
Just because we're not together right now doesn't mean you're allowed to move in.
Excuse me?
Don't try and deny it. I can see it with my own eyes, Gabe.
You should get them checked.
Guys, come quick! Look familiar? It's not the only one.
This is the stuff your dad used to get rid of the contamination.
Yeah, but that wasn't here. That was back where he was working with your dad.
Then what's this stuff doing way out here? This wasn't an old Enterprise camp, was it?
I don't know. There's nothing even here that suggests...
Bingo.
So it was one of his old research stations.
Not just anyone.
If the markings on that tank were a decade ago...
And this camp was abandoned 10 years ago, then...
Then it's the one the community fled from.
Ed!
Where are you? Oh, this is all my fault.
I hadn't gotten so angry before.
She'll get over it.
I just don't want her to hate me.
You're just trying to get her to see things from your point of view. It's not your fault if the truth upset her. You okay if we split up? Cover more ground that way.
Okay,
You stick to the bush and I'll go back the way we came. See if she's around there.
good idea.
If you're thinking about riding back to the community, you'll probably need some new tyres. You know she was only trying to protect you.
Sure got a funny way of showing it.
And you've got a funny way of ignoring the obvious.
What's that supposed to mean?
What do you think? Lily didn't want you to come because she was worried you'd do something dumb. This journey, Em, it isn't a game. Do you think we've got any chance of making it if you're causing trouble, fights, and all this drama every step of the way? I take that as a no.
Can't find her anywhere.
Good thing we split up then.
What? You found her? Where is she?
Don't worry. I talked to her. She knows she shouldn't have come.
What do you mean? She hasn't gone back to the community, has she?
Anyway, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. I just find it hard sometimes to put myself in your shoes, especially when I'm in overprotective mode.
Do you have another mode?
All this time, the only thing that's been keeping us alive is sticking together. But then when crunch time came, I did the exact opposite with someone from my own family.
I don't think it's that simple, though.
Really?
You're right. This journey is going to be dangerous. I think I should just go back.
No way. If you're going back, I'm going back.
Is that what you want?
No.
You think we can make it then?
Well, you've made it this far by yourself, haven't you? You and me together.
There'll be no stopping us.
Can't believe we found the first Enterprise camp.
It makes you think about how long these kids have been living out here, doesn't it?
Can't believe my dad let this happen.
It's going to be okay. Once we get the antidote to him, we can reunite all those kids with their parents.
Still doesn't excuse what he did.
Don't beat yourself up. You've got nothing to be ashamed of.
Thanks, Gabe. Don't know what I'd do without you sometimes. Whoa, are you right?
You know what? I'd be the first to admit I haven't exactly been perfect.
Well, you're telling me.
I never rubbed your face in it.
Okay, what was all that about?
Well, somehow he's got it in his head that, you know, you and I...
What are you talking about?
He thinks there's something going on. I tried to set him straight, but he wouldn't listen.
He will this time. So Gabe and I are an item now, are we?
I don't know. Are you? You tell me.
You are unbelievable.
Oh, I never really noticed it before, but it's been happening for ages, hasn't it? Ever since he found you in the bush, you've just been all over each other.
That's not true.
Stop lying.
I'm not!
Well, why have you been so cold with me?
Because you said it was over between you and Jarrah when clearly it wasn't.
It is over.
Then why did I see you two kissing before we left the community? Just because you can't keep your hands to yourself doesn't mean the rest of us can't.
And that should do it.
Hey, Josh. I just wanted to say thanks for bringing him back.
One of us would have found her eventually.
Yeah, but if it had been me, we would have had another fight and she'd be halfway back to the community by now.
You do have a way with words. What, you want me to go back now, or...?
Never. Oh.
When are you going to tell that guy you like him?
Look, Natasha, I just want you to know that what you saw between me and Jarrah wasn't what you thought.
I don't want to talk about it.
Please, just let me explain, all right? I felt bad that Jarrah wasn't coming with us because of me. And I knew how much she wanted to save her parents. So I asked her if there was anything I could do to change her mind. And then she kissed me. And she said that she'd only come with us if that made me change my mind about how I feel about you. But it didn't. So she didn't come with us. So don't you see, me and Jarrah, you and Gabe, it was all just a big misunderstanding.
Right.
Please, you have to believe me.
Why? You've never had any trouble lying to me before. Even if you are telling the truth, it still doesn't change the way I feel. I'm so tired of all of this, Ryan. You and me, it's becoming too hard.
I'm not giving up.
Or maybe you should.
Good news is that the cart's almost ready to go.
I'm sorry. I was way out of line.
You seem to be getting pretty good at that.
Look, I'm not coping. I'm losing her.
You want to know what I think? Trying to have a relationship here, now, with the daughter of the guy who's kidnapped your dad? It's a little crazy, to say the least.
You don't think I already know that?
I don't think you know the toll it's taking on you. I lived out in the bush for years with no one for company, no girls. You'd think if anybody'd be falling head over heels for one of these chicks, it would have been me.
Well, why haven't you?
Because I know that getting out of here and finding my family is going to take everything I've got. Just don't lose sight of the big picture and you'll be all right.
That's just it. I haven't lost sight of the big picture. To me, Natasha is everything. She is the bigger picture. Onwards and downwards!
Shut up, Josh!
Shut up. What? What was that? You're such a weirdo. Who says that?